Devon.
Of Devon. And all the music you love. BBC Radio Devon.
We'll be off to Wiscombe Park in this hour to find out about the motorsport going on there this weekend. Also great music from Michael Jackson on the way, a bit of Ed Sheeran as well. You too. Richard Green with you through until 2. And as I said to you at the start of the programme, if you've got the need for speed, then Wiscombe Park in East Devon, not far from Honiton, is probably the place to be this weekend, because the British Hillclimb Championships are being held there today and tomorrow. Lots of cars going just going really fast on an incline. And one of those who's been involved over recent years is Scott Moran, who's with me now on the phone line. Hello, Scott. How are you?
Yeah, we're good, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Oh, it sounds very quiet there. I was expecting to hear the roar of engines and all that sort of thing in the background.
Yeah,
but you
just found a quiet spot. I'll be back in a minute. So yeah, we'll have some noise just there.
All right. So tell us then. Paint us a picture. What's it like there at Wiscombe Park today?
Well, it's beautiful sunshine. It's gorgeous. The track conditions are really good. It's a little bit dusty this morning, but for those who don't know, Hillclimb, this is it's a stately home, and it's a country park basically with what would be the drive to it. The Woolwich Motor Club had turned into a hillclimb many years ago, and so we've been the British Championships coming here for as long as I can remember, and it's a tarmac single carriageway road with lots of tight bends, undulations. It's quite steep in sections. Like the top British cars, which I'm not driving this year, but have done in the past, they're sort of hitting 140 odd mile an hour up towards the finish. And it's one car against the clock, one at a time, and it's a fantastic bit of fun.
So tell us, why are you not competing this year? I know that you're not, but why not?
My family. My little boy, he's now 14. He's desperate to get behind the wheel of something, and chasing a championship takes a lot of time and effort and cost. So I just sort of thought, well, if I don't stop, I won't. I'll carry on doing another year, and it's another year gone past. And thought no, and it's actually quite nice for Dad to drive it. He's got a Skoda R5 rally car which he's competed with, and we can double drive because you go one at a time. You could actually share a car with somebody. So he was entering the event, and I thought, well, I'll come and do it with him and have a bit of fun.
Okay, we can hear a bit of the noise in the background there. That's good.
They're all coming back to the paddock there. So,
I'm trying to get my head around sort of what it is people will say. Is this I'm trying to word it for people listening right now. Is it sort of like a cross between rallying and Grand Prix? Would that be a way of describing it?
Yeah, that would be quite accurate. Yeah, because you can use any car. So we've got friends of mine. They've got little minis here. They've got little Vauxhall Corsas. Just basic run of the mill ordinary road cars, and then you can go up to the top spec hillclimb cars. They're allowed to accelerate an F1 car probably to 100 mile an hour. And they're like the top gold, which is the car really to really win in. They're about 700 horsepower and weigh 420 kilos.
Wow!
So the power to weight, there's nothing really to compete with that. So they've got the very modern F1 sort of type aerodynamics. It's almost like F1, and a lot of the racers got quite heavy rule books. Well, the single seaters in the Hillclimb Champion do pretty much an open book. So there's certain dimensions which you can't alter, and sort of the silhouette of the car's got to be this. This is basically what it is. But the aero rules, and you can use electronic gear shifts, you can use traction control, launch control, sort of anything goes really.
And
the only thing we haven't got so far is the electric motor job hasn't taken over yet, but I think at some point, because the Hillclimber would be probably a perfect place for it.
Yes, it would be a place to start, wouldn't it? I mean, the petrol heads still love it, but for those who want to go more green, then definitely the hill climb would be more appropriate, because I was going to double check, unlike a Grand Prix where they go hurtling around Nuremberg or whatever for 72 laps. You're not doing that, are you? You're doing a very quick timed sort of. Is it one lap?
No, it's from sort of point A to point B. So I've just gone up in the Skoda in just over 40 seconds. We'll the quick single seaters are going to be doing it in sort of 31, 32.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're not. Yeah. It sounds as daft as it is. It sounds really think what all that effort for that, but once you actually get into it, you get bitten by the bug. It's really addictive.
Sure, I can imagine. Absolutely, I can imagine. Yeah. So, who are you watching today? Who are you watching with envy? Because I know your dad's competing and you're not, but there must be others that you're looking at.
I'm competing with my dad as well. So we're in the same. So we're sharing the car. So we are. I am competing, but not in the top flight. The British Hillclimb Championship with a single seater. So, but there's Alex Summers. He's leading the championship at the minute. You might have heard that he's actually been driving the McMurtry at Goodwood in the last couple of weeks, and he's at the Festival of Speed. Yeah. So he's been driving the McMurtry fan car, which has got the Goodwood record. So if you look up that car, that's an incredible unit. But he's obviously not using that here. He's using the DJ Firestorm with a 2.6 litre V8 IndyCar engine in. We've got the reigning champion Wallace Mingers. He's got a Gould GR59 with that's another Indy engine. That's a 3.3. And there's Matt Ryder. He's up in their similar Gould, but with a 4-litre Judd. So the cars are all quite similar in their sort of appearance and look, but they've got different ways of going about, the different engines and that sort of, chassis and that sort of stuff. It's really, it's a very interesting. If you're into cars at all, it ought to, have a look.
It's exciting to see. Now, I know your friend there, Dave Pearce, is alongside you. I'm going to have a quick word with Dave, if you don't mind. Let's get Dave on the phone.
Yeah, I'll pass you over. Thank you.
Good morning, Richard.
Hello, Dave. How are you? You okay?
Not bad. It's a glorious day here in the sunshine.
Yeah. So I was hearing there from Scott. So Scott's told us all about the sort of racing and what's going on, etc., and how the petrol heads are absolutely loving it. I mean, the key thing here at Wiscombe Park in East Devon is, unlike if you go to a Grand Prix or something like that where you're in a grandstand or a paddock and you're absolutely miles away from the action, you're sort of up close and personal if you go to Wiscombe this weekend, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And you can wander around the paddock. You can talk to the drivers. You can actually look inside of the cars. So if you go to a Grand Prix, of course, all that sort of thing's kept away from you unless you've got a special pass or something. But hill climbing in general is a very much an accessible sport. And as regards spectators, it's wonderful because you can stand on the hill and watch the cars. Then you can come down, you can chat to the drivers. They're a very friendly bunch, hill climb drivers.
Yeah, they are, as we found from Scott. So today it's already underway. You're also competing again tomorrow as well, Sunday. Yeah. Just tell us how people can come along.
Right. If you have a look to see where Wiscombe Park, if you look for Wiscombe Park Hill Climb on the internet, it will show you where we are. We're just to the south of Honiton or to the north of Seaton, Sidmouth Road. And there's yellow AA signs out on the side of the road which will guide you in. And it's a beautiful venue and very, very lucky to have it to use, thanks to the Chichester family who own it. And you just follow the signs in. There's a spectator car park. You can walk from the car park. You can either walk down adjacent to the track down the footpath and watch the cars coming up, or there's another route from the bottom of the car park down to the actual paddock. We've got catering here. So everything's down here. There's even a bar.
Oh, even a bar. There we are. Brilliant. But it's the car's the star, not the bar's the car. So there we are.
Definitely right, yeah.
Listen, Dave.
Yeah.
It's lovely to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining us from Wiscombe Park. If you want to go along and get some motorsport action, Wiscombe Park in East Devon is the place for you. As Dave says, they're competing today and tomorrow.
What do you love about summer in Devon?
It's a special place all year. But